Hello everyone. Welcome to my video. My name is Amanda and I'm an English learning education student. So in this video, I'll be sharing a little about my learning journey in my TEFL class. It's about what I've learned, the experiences I've had, and how this course has changed the way I see teaching English. So if you're curious about my TEFL journey, let's get started. So as the semester went on, I realized that teaching English is so much more than just standing in front of the class and explaining grammar or vocabulary. It's about understanding your student, knowing what they really need, and finding the best way to help them to learn. That's probably what made this class so interesting to me. So through this course, I learned about different teaching methods, as a sample, such as grammar translation method, the direct method, the audiolingual method, the natural approach, and communicative language teaching or CLT. At first, I was honestly thinking, how am I supposed to remember all of this? But after discussing them in class and seeing real example, everything becomes makes sense to me. One thing I really took away from this class is that there's no perfect teaching method. Every method has its own strength, and every classroom is different. As a future teacher, we need to be flexible and choose the approach that best fits our classroom and our student. So one of my favorite moments in this class was presenting innovative strategies for teaching reading skills. I really enjoyed preparing for that presentation because it opened my eyes to see how creative reading lessons can be. So instead of simply asking students to read a text and answer question, teacher can make reading much more engaging through activities like predicting the story, using graphic organizer, collaborative reading in a group, discussion, and even a digital tools. So this strategy encourage a student to participate, like really participate actively instead of listening to the teacher. And of course, I was a little nervous before presenting, and I think speaking in English in front of the class can be a bit intimidating for me. But once I got started, I actually enjoy it. Like I really enjoyed the experience. It made me realize that confidence doesn't come overnight. It grows with practice and also experience. And another valuable lesson I learned is that making mistake is completely normal. Whether we're learning English or learning how to teach, mistakes are a part of us, is a part of the process. As future teacher, I want to create a classroom where students feel comfortable for asking questions, trying new things, and learning without being pressured, being afraid of making mistake. And I also enjoy listening to my classmate presentation because everyone shared different ideas and perspective. It wasn't just about learning from the lecture, we also learned a lot from one another. And I think that made the class even more interactive and also enjoyable and meaningful. So looking back, I can honestly say that this TEFL class has changed my perspective, my point of view on teaching. Before I thought teaching was mainly about delivering information. Now I see it as a creating a learning environment where students feel motivated, supported, and confident enough to use English. So overall, I'm really grateful for everything I learned in this class. It helped me understand different teaching method while also improving my communication skill, creativity, and also my confidence. And I know I still have a lot to learn, but this course has given me a great foundation for my future career as a English teacher. So yeah, that's my little recap for this class, for this TFL class. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy listening my journey about my experience. So see you in the next video. Bye.